Look at that. Oh, there. The color purple.
Yep.
There it is.
It's purple adjacent, as in the idea that pink is an adjacent color to purple.
They're cousins.
Yeah.
They're distant cousins who talk maybe like once a year. If they wanted to get married and have a relationship, they could. Hey guys, and welcome to GT Not Live, where today is a very special day.
Why is that, Matthew?
It is a very special day because, one, you're on the couch.
Hey-o.
Hey-yo!
And for another thing, another very special day, because that was the first time that I saw the new... Not the first time I saw. The first time I came in after the new intro.
Excuse me.
I managed to
Excuse
make
me,
it
ma'am.
in for the new intro just on time. I didn't wait for like 25 seconds for an intro to run.
Freudian slip. Dude, she's not watching our episodes.
Wow.
Ash. Are you not watching Into the Pit Part 4, all parts of Pit explored?
Believe me.
No pit unturned?
No, believe me, I watched Into the Pit. I saw it. I was there, mostly because our 6-year-old is talking
invisible.
about it, and I have to know what he's saying.
Yeah.
So I watched Into the Pit, and I watched yours right after I watched. Who's the one I watched? I watched part of John FNAF's. That's what I actually started with. But if I wanted to get ahead of the game, I think I would have gone Dawko, then John FNAF, then you.
Just can't get enough in the pit. Who was your favorite character in Into the Pit, Steph?
You know, the funny thing is I did watch it.
Can one truly choose their favorite?
Well,
that's
so
my
hard.
question.
You know,
so many amazing
the question
characters.
is it dad pre-fall or post is it dad bunny or is it dad?
Ooh.
I don't know. It's
Dad
is
Bunny.
it when you walk is it Springtrap when the kid walks in and he's like, the first encounter with Springtrap, and this was John FNAF's playthrough, so you can blame him if it didn't come across correctly.
No, throwing John FNAF under the bus. Okay, yes.
But it was like, so you walk in and you see Springtrap there, like in your parents' room, right, on the bed, and you're like, it's almost like, oh, excuse me. Oh, like, I didn't mean to see this.
He is spread out in a very
he's
uncomfortable way.
I don't know if that's a favorite character, but for me, that was sort of a favorite uncomfortable moment.
Yeah, you like watching Springtrap
No,
spread eagle on a bed.
I specifically said uncomfortable moment.
Hey, you know what else makes today exciting?
You have a little bit of chocolate.
So anyway, you know what else makes today special?
Tell me.
Outside of me grilling you over your favorite Into the Pit character?
Yes.
And you being on the couch next to us?
And the chocolate on your face.
And the chocolate on my face?
Yeah.
Really special across the board. Also special, it's 9-year anniversary of GTLive. 9 years. That is almost a decade. That is a significant child.
Right? That's a real human.
That is a child who's like, get out of my room, Dad. I got stuff to do.
Right? That's a 4th grader. I question, and this is not to put you on the spot or anything. I'm just curious. Did you expect the channel to last 9 years when we started it?
Heck no.
Right? Samesies.
Certainly not. I expected it to last for about the 2-month period that we were running it as an experiment.
Yes.
And here we are 10 years later, almost.
Right?
That's crazy.
Oh, what a great channel it is, too. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for this community. I'm so happy for the long years of GTLive. And it's gone through such an amazing evolution. It's almost like we should look back at a retrospective analysis of some of the famous and favorite memes of the last 9 years.
Cue that montage at a later date, because we don't have the editing time to make that now.
But we do have the memes.
We do have the memes. We have time for memes right now.
Do you see that segue?
I did.
Right?
It was great. Well done.
You're welcome.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Hey, congratulations on this channel existing for 9 years.
Can you believe that?
That is wild.
Shouldn't we have a cake or something?
Maybe.
Do you remember that time Nintendo brought us a cake?
It was terrible.
What? You didn't like the Kirby cake?
You didn't either.
Okay, so half of it was Rice Krispies, and the other 40% was fondant, but there was a 10% in there that was very nice, moist vanilla cake.
It was a great looking cake.
It was beautiful.
Beautiful cake.
Oh, Kirby.
But looks are often deceiving in the cake world. You ever have that experience, Ash?
A deceitful cake?
A deceitful cake.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Especially, I've had a Minecraft cake before that was largely fondant as well.
Fondant, the biggest lie of the bakery industry.
So I have to give some credit to fondant. There is a marshmallow variety of fondant, which is much, much better than the old cornstarchy version. And I think most people have moved in the marshmallow direction. You want to roll out some marshmallow nice and thin and use it to coat my cake? I'm pretty okay with that.
Is it? Have I had that? I feel like I've had marshmallow fondant.
Yes.
Right?
I think you have.
And it is just as meh as regular fondant. Maybe it's a slight tear up, but it's certainly no frosting.
No frosting.
And it is certainly no replacement for like, this is the topping that I want on my cake. Let it be had.
No, certainly not. And I don't like fondant for the purpose of it making me feel disrespectful, right? It's so sweet and chewy that I feel the need to remove it from my cakes.
Yes.
And that feels it feels like I'm doing a crime.
Yes.
Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm looking away.
Yeah,
you know?
It feels wasteful. Cake is expensive. You don't want to waste like the whole, that's enough calories for a whole day right there, that slab of fondant you just took off.
Any cake that's getting you to feel disrespectful has fundamentally failed as a cake.
Right? It should make me feel welcomed and warmed.
Oh,
and
warmed.
supported.
I wish we had a welcoming cake here for our 9th anniversary of GTLive, but that's okay. Maybe we'll just be very sweet to each other.
You know what? The cake were the friends that we made along the way.
Exactly.
You are my cake.
Oh, thank you.
You are my cake.
Oh, thank you.
In a platonic, respectful way.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yes, absolutely.
Mutual.
This is a cake. This cake right here is not a cake that's going to make you feel disrespected.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
The most respectful of cakes happening right here.
Great.
Right
Certainly.
I'm very happy.
Wait, why have I lost the handshake?
I'm in.
Why is
This is, I think we should start the episode.
The episode has started, Stephanie.
Oh, no.
This is the episode.
Drat.
Right here. This is the layer of fondant that you go through to get to the cake.
The witty banter is fondant.
Yeah.
Some days, it's made out of marshmallow, and you're like, okay, I'll go through that witty banter to get to the cake.
I can deal with that, yeah.
Other days, that witty banter is made out of cornstarch, and you're like, you know what?
Just peel it right off, yeah.
Let it off.
But it looks so pretty.
It does. Aw, cute. 9 years. Any highlights from 9 years before we hop into the memes?
Oh, man. Oh, just right off the bat?
Yes.
Okay, so...
Top of your head. Memorable streams, memorable moments.
Oh, incredibly memorable streams from way in the early days. I remember some of those very first streams where originally, the idea of GTLive was that it would be a rotating cast of guests, basically, for Matthew on the couch. Sure. But we realized that getting YouTubers to like drive over to somebody else's house on a regular basis and having enough friends to rotate through like collaborations on a couch would be so unbelievably difficult. We were like, there's no way that this can be a collab channel. And it was like, we need a permanent second person on this couch. And it was me. And so I was an evolution of the failure of the original format of this channel.
Yeah!
Right? That's very memorable.
Yeah.
And then memorable streams. I mean,
a fortunate failure.
Right, exactly. And 5 Nights at Freddy's is like, you know, it's a stalwart companion these many, many years.
I remember how salty you were when we played. Like, the level of Stephanie's salt that increased every time we did a FNAF thing.
Another one, eh?
Should be plotted on a chart. Because that salt level rose, and then you hit security breach, and it, like, went through the roof.
I think honestly, it probably peaked at FNAF World.
No, FNAF World, you were, like, patiently tolerant of. Security breach, we're like, oh, are we really doing this?
Yeah, okay, maybe security breach was kind of that was a little bit above and beyond. But I will say, I also have enjoyed my time with you being more of the Scott Games apologist, and me being the doubter. Not the hater, just the doubter, the skeptic.
You're not drinking the haterade.
No.
You're drinking the skeptic.
I'm drinking
the skeptic age.
The
skeptic ale.
Skeptic. I also have some very memorable Mario Maker streams from back in the day.
Oh man,
for some reason,
primacy effect is strong because it's all like the first things that we did.
Those actually persisted for more years than you think.
Yeah.
We were doing those in North Carolina like 4 years after the channel started. Those suckers stuck around. And but from the early days, I would say it's like Until Dawn. Do you remember
Of course.
TGISGF?
They're just
Oh my
doing
gosh.
they're doing a remake of it, Until Dawn.
No
There's a lot of Reddit threads that are comparing like before and after graphics, and
what
everyone's
are-
like, "Woo, what a glow up!"
And what are we doing? Oh my gosh! But if you get rid of that uncanny valley, is it still Until Dawn?
No, certainly not.
Right? Of course, kindergarten. You've got to give props to the Doki Dokis of the world.
Sure.
There are so many nice, memorable moments. The many iterations of FNAF, and also the puzzle games that we've played along the way, like Stanley Parable, and then the ones that you've ported into our actual personal lives afterwards. Was it the Looker, the Watcher?
Yeah. So
the Observant.
Both of those are correct. The Watcher
yes.
and the Looker. Yeah.
Yes.
didn't
Some
do
of those that
Watcher on
we've
Channel
taken out of the context of GT Live or GT Not Live, and actually played on our own time. Oh, I mean, what an unbelievably meaningful channel this is.
How about you,
In
Ash?
so many ways.
Oh boy.
As a more recent, but also like Stahl, you've been here for quite a while at this point. So even though you're recent, you're not that recent.
I know, 2.5 years.
That's wild.
Isn't
That's
that
a lifetime
bizarre?
in GT Live.
Yeah, that's a solid toddler.
Yeah.
Episode 5 of Ruin. The one where you're in North Carolina.
Specifically episode 5. This is like that time when I would give Ryder, Foot of a Ferret, a hard time because he's like, I'm like, what's one of your favorite YouTube videos? And he's like, Game Grumps, Pokemon Fire Red playthrough part 23.
Yes.
Like, what, sir?
It's like
Excuse
episode
me?
155 in the last section. They had this just really, really funny.
Danganronpa episode 52 was a banger, man. 51 probably skip. 53 a little bit of a decline, but 52, boy, nailed it, peak. Anyway, why that one specifically? 5 of Ruin.
Yes, so you're here, and at that time, we were trying to find Glamrock Bonnie, right? And Dawko found Glamrock Bonnie. Markiplier hopped on that. So I was like, you know what? Let's put Matt on that as well. And we started like this little meme in the FNAF community.
Yeah.
Matt Pack and Suck an Egg was also in that one. That was
Yes.
also, the energy was high.
That was a great episode.
Post-travel. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog series.
Oh,
Near and dear to
Papercut.
my heart.
Fun.
Yes.
Yes, let's go Pat Pat Pals. That's
Amazing,
absolute
yeah.
win.
Yep.
And honestly, the FNAF lore off, I hold very near and dear to me too.
Oh my gosh, the one where you banished Mirror Matt into the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, that was super, super fun though.
Yeah.
It was, again, like we were all together and just having fun, and it really kind of encapsulated the, like, hey, let's just like chat and hang out with people who we have fun with feel. And that, it meant a lot to me, and I was happy that on that high note and with all that fun, that was like Mirror Matt's exit.
Yeah.
You know?
That was also where you introduced capitalism into the world of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes, I did make capitalism canon.
Yeah, that was a very interesting addition to the FNAF lore, was when you're like, and then capitalism happens.
Right.
Yep. And that was it.
Yeah, wanted to do crime, do violence, and
Amazing.
it's just a whole cascade of things.
No one can summarize the lore of FNAF quite like you.
Thank you.
If we're talking about memorable collabs, I would also call up a very special one-off live stream that we did many years ago in the YouTube space. We've done several GT Lives in various locations around the world. This one was in the YouTube space.
Japan. We did a Japan one.
We did one in Tokyo. We did one in New York. Those were also fine. Like trying
LA.
Japanese snacks. We've done them in LA. There was one in particular where we invited an artist who's named David Garibaldi on, and he did these enormous, I mean like 6 foot tall paintings of Luigi, of Freddy, and of the Game Theory logo. We have the Game Theory logo in our house to this day, and we sent out those other 2 paintings to other people, and that was like such an unbelievably memorable. And he had painted pictures for like President Obama at the time, and like a whole bunch of other like very notable people and celebrities. And he was like, "Oh, I'll do an episode of GT Live for you, and like paint pictures for your community." It was so cool.
Those I think
So
he
cool.
said what each of those was worth like $10,000 or something like that.
crazy.
And we're like, yeah, that was one of those times where we created something that was like so cool.
Yeah.
And a couple members of the community got them. And I remember one of them got back to us and said like, "Oh, I don't know how this is going to fit in my dorm room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on the ceiling or something like that."
Exactly. It was in
I
a
think that was
dorm
the
room.
Freddy
I
one.
hope he kept it. I don't know. no guilt if you didn't, but like, but I hope that they were able to like find ways of keeping them, roll them up and like leave them at your mom's house until you have a place where you can put them. But like, they're so cool.
The stank eye Luigi was fantastic.
So good.
That was beautiful.
Right?
Thank you for that walk down memory lane.
The 10-year anniversary of Game Theory that we celebrated on GTLive, as well as like 10 million subscribers.
I got emotional for that one.
Oh yeah.
A lot of celebrations on GTLive that meant a lot. One that I think is underappreciated, because everyone always thinks about the video games that we play here, but one that I particularly love, there's two actually that jump to mind right away. One is the Minute to Win It challenges.
I remember those very well.
Which was we were doing the series of like live action experiments. We did like the infomercial testing.
Yes. Oh
I did sauna pants and flashed the camera in not the most glorious of ways. Luckily I had undergarments on, so it wasn't like flashing, but still, it was one of those things. It's censored now, we're all good.
Yeah, we're fine.
But it was one of those where we did the Minute to Win It challenges, and I remember Skip coming up and just trolling me in that episode.
Yes.
Just literally trolling me while I was about to succeed in one of the challenges.
Some things never change.
Right, that lives on to this very day. And then one that was a little bit more recent, but also not video game related. Reaction to Chicken Nugget.
Oh, classic.
And where I discovered the dangers that come with typing furry dragons into Google image search.
I will never forget how Safe Search was on, and that first image popped on the screen, and I went, oh no. And then the immediate reaction.
That's the beauty of this channel. 9 years in, and you're still learning something every single day.
New surprises every day.
Every day. Also, new memes every single day.
Booyah!
Segueing it back. So, as always, my friends, we are reviewing. I keep punching myself as I roll up my sleeve for the day. We are doing memes from over on the various game theorist subreddits. We have the Game Theorist subreddit, which is always kind of the main one, the big one. But as a reminder, we've got the Film Theorist subreddit, the GTLive subreddit, the Food Theorist subreddit, the Style Theorist subreddit, and the Game Theory meme subreddit.
Commonly overlooked subreddit.
Right? As if we didn't have
populated.
enough channels.
Right?
As if we didn't have enough channels, we also have a ton of subreddits for each of those channels. So this is stuff that is coming in from you guys. So let's just hop into it, shall we? We've had some big news.
Oh, yeah.
Since the last time.
Certainly.
So the big stuff there is like, hey, there was a whole rebrand of the channel.
Yeah.
Right? Where the channel finally got its Urple coloring.
I know.
It got its podcast logo.
Right.
So maybe some memes about that.
Oh, heck
so
yeah,
cool.
dude.
Heck yeah, dude. Here we go. And there it is.
There it is.
There is the...
No Blacksmith, 5997, meme from Meme Review. One of my first thoughts at the interaction was this, so I figured I would make it in share. The colors are color dropped from the video to the best of my ability. Also attempted to make the lady more ginger to the best of my ability. No, lady.
The lady?
The lady, a.k.a. Pam
man.
from The Office.
Pam.
Oh, I love it. So this is No Blacksmith 5997. Corporate needs to find the difference between the pictures. This color, which is probably hot pink, and the color purple. And then 9 out of 10 doctors agree. Plus Ash.
Yes.
With the red hair. They're the same picture.
Indeed.
What would you say that this is the color Urple, Steph?
I would definitely say that is the color pink, just like I said when we were reviewing those logos.
But maybe it's a shade of pink that's known as Urple.
It could be, except it's definitely closer to a shade of pink that one would call rose or perhaps magenta.
Maybe a fuchsia.
Maybe it's quite a fuchsia.
A purplish fuchsia.
You know what? I so deeply support you.
Thank you.
And I also so deeply support Ash.
Thanks.
And therefore, I will say that, yes, that is definitely purple.
Thank you.
You guys nailed it.
There it is. Look at that. Oh, there. The color Urple.
Yep.
There it is. Beautiful thing. The same color. So this is the actual logo color, and then this
is there something wrong with the screen? Because I also see that one as pink.
This is
Maybe this is my eyeballs.
Maybe it's like a mauve.
It's purple adjacent, is in the idea that pink is an adjacent color to purple.
They're cousins.
Yeah.
They're distant cousins who talk maybe like once a year.
They're not directly across from the color wheel, so they must be the same.
If they wanted to get married and have a relationship, they could. No? Is that not a thing?
Following the cousins thing, man.
No. I see where you're going with that. Yeah. No genetic weirdness would happen if those kids happened.
You know, I'm not. That baby could have all sorts of polka dots and stuff. I'm not sure.
Habsburgs. Here we go. Moving on.
An uncomfortably large chin.
All I could think about was Jason. My homework worksheet used Jason as an example name. I let my intrusive thoughts win. Jason.
Jason.
Blame Jason. Yes.
We still do it to this day.
To this day, we are blaming Jason.
Oh, all the time.
Jason
for everything.
is still the man to blame. For those of you who don't know, Jason, I mean,
Jason was
way back.
let's say Jason was the first Ash. Is that fair to say? Many a moon ago.
You were technically the first
I was
Ash.
the first Ash.
You were the original Ash.
But Jason was the follow-on Ash. I know it's a deep. This is the lore, the iceberg, right? So yeah, it was me,
The first Ash.
and then it was Jason.
Yes.
And then a long line, and then we've come to the ultimate evolution of Ash.
Right?
But Jason was the first, and anytime that anything doesn't go right with the live stream, because it was live. Anytime that anything went wrong with the production, with the sound, with the camera, just only one person to blame. Just a very focused level of blame.
Right? You, Jason, Chris, Mirror Matt, Ash.
Right? It's a prestigious lineage.
It is.
Do you know Chris is going to be in town? I thought we could have him come just walk by the back or something.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
Yeah,
We have his picture right there.
It's the picture that he gave y'all.
He lives on.
He lives on. It used to be on the set in the yellow wallpaper era.
Yeah.
But it's signed to my special guy by Chris, and we have it hanging on the wall still.
I'm going to pull it down right now.
Yeah,
Go for
that was his Chris Paul era, where he was blonde and we called him the third Paul brother.
Yeah, that was back when the Pauls were.
But now his hair is dark and much longer. But yeah, he's gonna be in town. So maybe we'll have him just mosey across the back of the set. That'd be fun.
No,
That'd be
man.
lovely.
He could arise from behind the couch.
Hashtag blame Jason. Yeah, there are certain names and certain words that are ruined for me at this point in my life.
Jason is absolutely one of them.
Jason, absolutely one. Theory, absolutely one.
Yeah, it's gone.
Someone saying, but hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll never be okay.
So many. Music Man. Not that Music Man was something that came up in the regular of my life.
But the musical is certainly ruined.
Oh, certainly.
Yes.
The Music Man. He's a what?
Man.
He's a what? He's a Music Man. Hello, my name is Matthew Patrick. I'll be auditioning for Harold Hill, a.k.a. the Music Man. Be great. Yeah. Next time you have a community theater production of that one, don't forget it. There it is. I have no idea what this video is. Oh wait, I have to know what. Where we shook. Okay, I have to know what video this is. Where Matt shook hands with a fish. This is from FNAF Security Breach '95.
Okay, was this the What's in the Box challenge? Because that was fun.
Oh, here you go. We're in the end game now. There is no. Oh, this is the intro. I'm like, this is not.
I was gonna say
this is not from There Is No Game.
Thing, yeah.
This is from the original intro.
Yes.
So I believe this is from What's in the Box.
Hey, it's great to meet you.
There it is.
Oh, wow.
Opportunity.
Hey, it's great to meet you too.
Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't my hand. That was a dead fish.
Oh, is that what that was?
Oh, that's what that was.
Dead fish.
I thought I'd tell you, just in case you didn't know.
Oh my gosh, incredible. What a win.
That was What's in the Box. I think we had a lobster in there. There was a fish. There was some other wacky stuff.
Here, let's see.
I forget. Fruit. What do we have? It was a fruit.
All right. Hey, I got it.
He doesn't know if he want to fruit.
Okay, but look, he's like Sonic the Hedgehog. If Sonic the Hedgehog were orange and a fruit.
That's deep. You had some deep
I was
insight,
going to say,
Stephanie.
my commentary has not evolved much, I'm afraid.
Your commentary was top tier.
I said it hadn't evolved much.
I know. And I'm agreeing with that. There was the fish. There's the fish.
There was the implication that it had gone way down.
No, there was no implication.
No, you've stayed top tier. I think is the interpretation.
Yeah. Also, that screeching laugh that you hear in the background, that's Jason's laugh.
That's Jason.
Hashtag blame Jason for that.
It's like cackle. It's like a...
Sarcastic remark that.
Look at this. And you see why I'm not on the couch anymore?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is great. All right. So anyway, that's the episode about dead fish. That's where it came from. Now you know.
Oh, man.
Go into the deep cuts of GTLive.
That's it.
We have answered the question.
Gosh, those infomercial things were so funny though. If you guys haven't seen the Sauna Pants episode, it is you know what? I actually haven't watched it in a long time, so maybe I shouldn't be recommending it strongly.
Or maybe
because
triple. I was like,
maybe it's not as funny as I remember it, but looking at this, I think it definitely is.
Never get run over again. Sauna pants. Man, every time I sit down, I feel like I'm popping out of the back of the sauna pants.
You better start heating those puppies up.
No,
man.
I'm just letting you know. Whoa! No! Oh,
there are some things out there on the internet. Well, actually, normally I'm like, you know what? If Matthew ever wanted to run for political office, there's not that much dirt out there. There's certainly some, but not that much. And then I look at the sauna pants episode, and I'm like, no, there's too much dirt out there. You can't run for anything.
Sauna pants.
You not even like president of the PTA. Just stay out, man.
I feel like, someone who's unafraid to test a quality solution for your chilled crotch area. Probably.
Yeah, because that's what everybody always says. My groin is too cold.
I wish the president would do something about this.
There needs to be a man of the people, and that man needs to test warming sauna pants. Okay?
That's the platform. It's just, I was going to say hot crotch, but I don't think that's the way to go with this.
Oh, boy.
Let's say warm buns.
Warm buns. Warm buns for everyone.
Warm buns for everyone.
Warm buns for everyone, ladies and gentlemen.
That's something I can vote for. Warm buns for everyone.
Yeah, you had some presidents running on the platform of a chicken in every pot. You have Matt Pat president running on the platform of warm buns for everyone. Because everyone deserves to have themselves some warm buns. Be they from sauna pants or the local bakery. Okay. I'm so late with this. Ash, if you see this, hi.
Hi.
Let's see, what do we got here? This is, is this?
Where are you on the Matt Pat compass? The Matt of Pats.
Oh, I'm the
Matt
true,
of the Pats.
I'm the true Matt of Pats.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He might kill you on no.
Or no.
I think it's cut off from oh no.
Oh, he might kill you. Oh no.
He might kill you. Oh no.
Yes.
Versus little peaceful guy, look at him go. And then there's chill versus ah. So
okay. I see the rage hair and stuff in the generally northern quadrant. Maybe that's the northeast quadrant is all the raging out.
Okay, here we go.
Yes.
So okay, northeast. He might kill you and ah.
Yes.
We got this. We got tube
also,
tumbler Matt
I
Pat.
love the tube tumbler being in the most extreme position.
He will kill you though.
Yeah, definitely.
He is a sentient toy that at some point will murder you in your sleep.
I mean, you can't get him down.
No, certainly not. I like the Ed Krause Matt Pat hybrid.
I was gonna say that's not you, but it is you. It's not you.
Yeah, it's like the doppelganger me. He will absolutely kill you.
Yeah, definitely.
Remember the days when we wore underwear on our head for merch?
Oh, that's right, because we were like, we don't want to model these because it would seem inappropriate and weird for us to model underwear. And so we were like, these will sell if we model them by putting them on our heads.
They sold well.
And it worked, actually.
Right, and they have held up incredibly well.
Incredibly well.
I recently just got rid of my last pair.
Aw, really?
I did.
You have no GT undies left?
No,
I think I still have one pair of GT undies.
I think you have the second wave colorful ones.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Which was the second wave of them that we did. See, and again,
pretty comfy.
Matt Pat for Prez. Warm buns for everyone. We got the picture right there.
Warm buns for everyone.
Showing off the undies on the head.
Multiple ways of having warm buns.
The first man running for political office with underwear on his head.
Wow. History.
Underwear on his head and under his feet as a platform.
Everywhere.
And in the middle as the actual underwear. So
no, nothing in the underwear.
The most ironic political campaign ever. He goes commando on a platform of undies. Oh no! I'm sorry, I came back. I'm sorry.
No, it's
I'm sorry.
I'm so happy to be here.
I have to quibble though.
Yes, quibble away.
So the picture of you holding Skip above your head.
Yes.
That was not. I remember that evening very vividly, and I took that picture.
Yes.
Where that was not a moment of you being calm and having fun.
Certainly not.
That was a 2 a.m. super frustrated moment where you were like, "Ah!" And then you picked up Skip above your head as a way of venting your frustration with YouTube.
Mm-hmm. That's
true.
So
I know that I don't want to shatter the reputation of that image as like wholesome family moment with your cat, but you were not happy during that photo.
No, but that was Skip calming me down.
That's true.
Skip calmed me down in that moment.
The only time he ever did that, probably.
Probably the only time.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. I also like that they say chill are the ones where I'm dressed as William Afton in the Random Encounters musical, literally coming off of fits of rage where I've either killed someone, am about to kill someone, or slowly losing my mind.
Chill but will kill someone. I mean that makes sense, right?
I don't think I'm chilling there though. I'm kind of off the
Are you a little
rocker
edgy?
a little bit.
I don't know.
Over on this side, there's the Ash corner, yay yippee, where I'm peaceful and chill.
Oh, that's
so Ash,
nice.
you have helped me be peace and chill.
Aw.
That's so fun. Oh, and thoughtfully writing in your Theorist journal.
Right? Look
Fantastic.
at that. Look at that. Quail
Aw.
Man. When I was Quail Man that one time.
Right. What was that for?
That
Bad
was
Ends Theater, right?
Yeah, Bad End Theater.
Yeah,
that was an
right.
early Ash one
Yeah.
where we bonded over our collective drama.
Yes.
Trauma. Trauma.
Drama trauma.
Hashtag coined. Drama
Coined.
trauma.
Indeed. We
That's
were
it.
responding to couches, the space, looking at our topographical relationships to the world around us.
Yep.
Viewpoints.
It was great. Viewpoints. We were commenting on all the different shapes. It was great. And then finally, you have me from the FNAF movie, which is apparently goes beyond the scale. Peak Lil Peaceful Guy.
Oh, that's so
There
nice.
you go. Where do you fall, Steph?
Let's see.
Which Matt Pat are you? Not to like pat myself on the back too hard.
And I wish that I were in the southern hemisphere of the Matt Pat compass, but honestly, if I'm real with myself, I'm up north somewhere. I'm much closer to the most days, but I would like to say I'm a peaceful little guy. So I'm gonna go with I think cable sweater is really where I live.
Yeah.
And occasionally I veer into like little cheeky moment right there. No, the other way.
Oh, a little cheeky.
No, over here. No.
Little cheeky
On the
moment.
left. Yeah, there you go.
How is he here and here? He's in two different places. I'm just saying.
I think the context defines him.
Yeah.
Does it?
How so, Ash?
So I think there is a world where, you're peaceful, you're having fun. You do a little peace sign.
Yeah.
But also when it's hard to cope with emotions, sometimes you got to pop out with this, like the peace sign is a little like deflector.
Ooh. I'm repressing what I'm actually going through right
got
now.
it.
Yes, and so I'm gonna flash you a peace sign.
Nice.
He's a pot that is simmering lowly but could explode any second.
Yeah, and will likely kill you as soon as that peace sign drops.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fair enough. All right.
Peace for now.
Peace for now.
What a lovely directional chart.
Okay, this one's from Alex Dugaru, 18. It's all about lore. What's the first word you see? Ha! Speaking of words that are ruined for me. Remember that
love?
time? It's funny. What's the first word you see? I see this and I do see lore. At this point, oh no. What have I become? I saw this and I'm like, oh, it's lore. And then I'm like, what else could they be referring to? Love. They're really one and the same.
I go a little bit more platonic. The first word I see here is like, actually.
Of course you
I'm
do.
a little bit more mild. I'm like, whoa. Love seems like that's too much of a commitment, and I've blocked out enough of my past experience with Five Nights at Freddy's that I don't go immediately to lore.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel neutral and platonic about this.
Nice.
Like.
Right? And meanwhile, the editors see late.
Late.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Pew, pew, pew. No, they're actually very good. But some of them see late. And then Jason, because he's such a Renaissance fair head, he looks at this and he sees loot. Drumming on his lute because he's a little ballad boy. He likes to sing. He's a little balladeer. What do you see, Ash? Do you see lore? Do you see love? Like? Late?
I see lane.
Lane?
I like roads.
That's right up there where if you were going to be like, I see lode as in L-O-D-E, the type of stone that you pull out of the ground, like you're into mining something.
Oh, yeah.
Right, really into the Minecraft,
right?
Honestly. Like, yeah,
Move
load.
for some manual labor.
I was going to say, or it's L-O-A-D, and you're just like, I'm loading up all day.
Overburdened Ash.
Yes, overburdened.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just dealing with the load.
The load of it all.
Really? You like lanes, huh?
I do.
Yeah.
I like when we stay in them. I like that they're directional.
Bowling? You're a big bowling.
Oh, I love
kind of
bowling.
person?
Am I good at bowling? No. Do I like it? Yes.
Penny lane?
It's in my ears and in my eyes.
I know it is. There it is. So what do you see? Comments? Leave a comment down below.
Right.
If you've made it past this level of fondant. Where are you on this little personality spectrum? I think it says a lot about you. I like that you're like.
It fits, right?
It does. It fits incredibly well,
Like
actually.
we can be close. but not that close.
What if your name, or you just have the name Luke, and you're like, I just see my name, man.
Right, man? Come on.
This is my name, guys. Come on. Okay, here we go. This is from Rory Jefferson 33. POV, you just created an indie game with hidden lore. Oh, and Matt Pat's in your face.
Oh, yeah.
That is true.
Give it to me!
Give me the lore! Fun fact, that's from me being in someone else's hidden lore.
Yeah.
It's from me being part of the Gravity Falls lore. We're all part of Gravity Falls now.
Right? We're all canon.
By you being on this couch with me right now, you are canon.
Whoa.
That's
Pretty
deep.
wild.
It's wild. Bill Cipher and I, tight.
You are Bill Cipher, in fact.
Could I be? Maybe.
Oh, man. Have you infiltrated the mind of Alex Hirsch?
Who knows?
Maybe metaphorically. You know?
Oh, certainly.
Right?
Oh, I'm in there. I've drilled in deep.
Right? So, well, yeah.
Drilled in deep.
Let's move on.
Okay. Matt, Funky Theorist 1. Me after Matt says the most horrifically terrible out of context sentence known to mankind for the thousandth time in one video. Drilled in deep. Right? Into his brain. Brainy hole.
Let's brain.
Is this the reaction? I am traumatized. Is that from CG5?
Almost certainly.
I was gonna say, I feel like the CG5 episode that we did here on GTLive, great collaboration, by the way, fantastic song that come out of that. But I feel like the entire time that I was on the couch, probably looked like this.
Yeah. No, I think my reaction, I don't know about you, Ash, but my reaction to that is more like a...
It's like, oh, this is getting clipped.
This is too much surprise. This is like, the thing is that when this happens, if it were more shocking,
yeah,
it'd be that reaction, but it's just more of, oh, again.
Right?
And again and again.
Like, we're used to it at this point. It's like, here he goes.
It's just a little bit of resigned defeat.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair. I understand that. Here we go. This is Scarlet Day. It's still GT not live, and it wasn't a live stream. Name still be called GT Live. New intro, logo, and background. Never gonna change.
Nah.
You're never toppling this boss.
Right? It just has such a good ring to it. GT Live. It's so easy to say. It's easy to hashtag. Do you know, actually, that was one of the considerations way back in the day. It's like, what do we call this? And really, a lot of it was shaped around the use of the Twitter hashtag, which some will accuse me of never looking at. But the point was that it was short. It was easy to say. It was easy to remember, and that's what we needed.
Yeah. Hashtag GT Live. It was great.
GT Live.
That was great.
Right?
We'd go live. You would respond to like one tweet every once in a while.
Every other stream or so, I'd pull up half a tweet and then not say who it was from, and then we'd be gone our way.
That was great.
Good.
Good times.
Great. No, I'm not.
No.
I have to give myself more credit.
You
than
did
that.
good.
I read at least 3 tweets per stream
Yeah, it was good.
on Tuesdays.
Solid. What would you have it be, guys?
Right.
What would you want? Scarlet Day. Clearly you have thoughts and feelings on this. What would you call this if it wasn't GT Live? GT not live? No.
GT Life?
No.
GT. Maybe it's not GT.
Maybe it's not GT at all.
Maybe it's just live.
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 Lives.
Right? And then
Live,
people are
fam.
like, what's the first word that you see? Live? Live?
Oh, we didn't even talk about that.
No one thought live or live.
Because it's not.
Because it's not live.
Because it's not live.
No.
Not live.
What would you name it, Ash? Rename this channel.
If I had to rename it,
Yeah.
I mean, if hashtags are less of a consideration,
Yeah, of course.
then I just call it like Theory Live. Because you have like the same vowels as GT, really like that sound, like
Theory Live,
like
yeah.
Theory Live. But I like GT Live and keeping it live versus not live because this channel is live action.
Whoa. It is.
That's always been my philosophy.
That was the excuse that we used when we went from an actual live stream to just being on the couch. Was like, well, still live action. Still live. All of our other channels are all custom animated. They're all PNGs. So this is the only one that's live action. And then Food Theory and Style Theory happened.
But they're not always live action.
Not always.
I love it. It's like it's a percentage thing. It's a percentage.
It got grandfathered
you know? Yeah.
Right. GT Live.
GT Live.
GT Live.
The problem with Theory,
It's
here's the problem with Theory. No one knows how to spell it.
That's true.
You guys do because you're smart and you are fans, and I love and respect you in the best possible ways. But to the outside world, you say the word theory, and they're like, what? Theory? Fear? Fury, F-E-A-R-Y?
Yeah.
Fury? The truest of OG fans, since this is a walk down memory lane today for the 9-year anniversary, when YouTube sent you a commemorative item to commemorate you being an amazing talent on this channel.
Thank you.
Because
Thank
you are a well-respected YouTuber at that point.
Obviously.
So respected, in fact, that YouTube went out of their way to send you a personalized gift for Stephanie the Royst.
Not theorist, but a slightly inverted version of that read the Royst.
T-H-E.
Just mine, not Matthew's.
Space R-O-I-S-T. The Royst.
The Royst. So it did earn me the brief moniker on the channel of the Royst, which I feel like is just a term that's waiting to emerge for someone who is awesome and amazing at their job.
Right? I feel like the Royst. People have been sleeping on that as a term, right?
Yeah.
Ash, I think you're the Royst.
Right?
The Royce?
You're the Royst.
Oh my gosh, Ash, totally the Royst.
Whoa.
Josiah over there, also
Royst.
Yeah,
Royce.
who needs goats when you have Royce?
Yeah,
Royce.
yeah. Goat.
Roysts. They're
Goat
just
is
as
so-
hard to spell.
Yeah, goat, old school. That's like boomer language at this point. Let's freshen it up. Let's make Royst happen.
Yeah.
Okay? Are you the Royst? I bet you're the Royst.
You're the Royst.
Oh man,
You could be the Royst.
And everyone's gonna be like, what? And you're like, oh, if you don't know what Royst is,
Come on.
you're not the Royst. Moving on, Rory Jefferson, almost the Royst Jefferson. Roy Jefferson, 33, says, after hearing Matt Pat singing in CG5's FNAF anniversary song, peak. Absolutely peak. Is it art? Yes, it is art. Thank you.
It's the Royce, Steven.
Right?
I would call that song the Royst.
It's the Royst.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I mentioned it before, but CG5 was on the couch, did GTLive, but he was here in town, traveled an incredibly long way in his car.
Oh my gosh, 18 hours.
To hear me sing in person, and he pitched that song very high, but we made it work. We found a way to make it work, and it is great. It was in anticipation of the FNAF anniversary, the 10-year anniversary of FNAF. So.
Right, I like how when you were working on singing the actual lines, and I was like, isn't there like a lower harmony that you could be hitting here or something? And you were like, no, this is what he wants.
It's true. It's way up there. It's
Yeah.
like he's like, I pitched it based on me looking at your singing bits from like when you were in theater, and I'm like, yeah, I was in theater 13 years ago, like
And you
when
used
I
to
was
sing
singing
every day.
Yeah, and I sang every day,
Constantly.
and I was a tenor.
You could not stop him from singing.
No,
Constantly.
and nowadays, I'm 13 years older, and also have been doing this every day of my life for the last 13 years.
Exactly.
And so my voice has understandably gotten a lot lower. I mean, we heard it in that video earlier.
Which one?
The some of those old GT Lives. I had a high-pitched voice back in the day.
GTLive fish.
When we meet someone.
Handshake. So don't believe the lies. The dead fish handshake is a literal misnomer.
Right?
Your voice is higher there.
Yeah,
It's
my
true.
voice is higher.
It's true. And the first episode of Game Theory, it's very high.
I'm deeper and more robusto now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What a man's man you are.
I wouldn't go that far, but But anyway, this is it. Freddie, CG5, Matt Pat.
Yeah.
Black Ribbon, 10th anniversary song. There it is. Check it out. Priorities, everyone. Hold up. This is from Jordan P. 6000. Priorities, everyone. Okay, we got Dress to Impress, hottest Roblox game, Game Theory, looking away,
Yep.
ignoring Into the Pit. I mean,
Hey, man.
hey, there's a new mysterious lore in town.
I was going to say, there's a lot going on with Dress to Impress.
Right,
know?
and they keep expanding it too. We almost got to revisit it, don't we, Ash?
Can we?
I mean, we can.
Because I really want to.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do it.
Yeah, dude.
Sure.
100%.
I'm gonna dress to impress. We got a style channel.
Right?
Right?
We can win that.
It's the obligation of GTLive to
True.
cover that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Have to.
I would
Right.
agree.
Don't worry. There will be plenty of game theories on Into the Pit.
They're coming.
I have no doubt.
Yes.
Yeah.
But for now, hey,
Let us
dress to
stress.
impress. Yeah.
Let us stress.
And impress.
Exactly.
Dressing and impressing. Spook Parade 74408. I was told to post my cosplay here. This is my first Reddit post. I mean, you did not do it wrong. This is incredible.
That's so funny. Wait,
That's
can you scroll over to more
I
pictures?
do want to see more pictures.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, there it
It's
is.
so accurate and proportional.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, fabulous. Oh, this is fantastic.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Great. You're a little bit too three-dimensional, but otherwise it's perfect. Oh, that's great. I love this. It's the Halloween costume that everyone's clamoring for right now. Oh, it's awesome. The shirt, it's got that same like safari kind of like fibrous shirt.
I was gonna say, no, the shirt really helps make it. The shirt and the lanyard really do it. Honestly.
Right? Is that a Twitch lanyard? Where do we get this lanyard? I need to get this person a Twitch lanyard.
It looks very passable. It's purple.
This is incredible. I love it. Oh, that's so fun.
Oh, it's great.
That's perfect. I adore this.
Right?
This is wonderful. Someone call it Spirit Halloween, and we can merchandise flat pictures of my face.
Yeah.
Right next to the FNAF. Because at this point, FNAF has like all the Halloween costumes over there.
Yeah.
Just put a Matt Pat costume right next to that.
I think it would sell.
I think it would sell.
It would be so weird to see people walking around with your face on Halloween.
That would be wild.
The scariest Halloween of all time.
That would be
Freddy Krueger.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
The scariest Halloween costume of them all.
Yeah. It's like boss jump scare.
Right? But I mean, pretty soon, we're putting the red jackets back on sale for...
Whoa.
Yeah, I dropped the lure, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We're doing kind of like
I was going to say, are you allowed to leak that?
I'm allowed to leak that. Sure, I'm allowed to leak that. But anyway, no, it's one of those things where we're putting the red jackets back on sale along with like blue, black, yellow. So like a new batch of them, kind of re-releasing all of them, which is cool. But, Matt Pat face plus red jacket.
It's gonna be good.
Give yourself some teary eyes. Go around saying it's not clickbait. Everyone will know.
Yes.
The retirement video. That's
You got it. You got it, guys.
Oh, here we go. Poop Sock 180. Yes, Matt Pat Slay. I stumbled upon this gem at 2 a.m. last night and died. I know exactly what this one is.
Oh, yeah.
I can't turn on the audio because it'll get
please
copyright
keep
flagged.
it muted.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. I like that your retirement has become a series of TikTok dances.
I've been doing a lot of TikTok dances.
Right? A startling number for having never done a TikTok dance prior to your retirement. Like, we were some of the first creators on TikTok, actually, way back in 2017, 2018.
Something like that, yeah.
Because we were working with TikTok. And for you to have never done a TikTok dance between 2018 and 2024, and all of a sudden, they're pouring out of the woodwork for you.
It's true. I've got more time now.
Right?
It's fun.
I feel like this like, your inner choreographer is coming out. I think this is a future for you, man.
So fun fact, this is from Your Lie in April, which is the musical that we've talked about, that Steph and I helped to co-produce over in the West End in London this summer. Great show.
And the cast was awesome. These are two other members of the cast, two of the leads, and they are so good.
They were phenomenal.
Yes.
But anyway, as part of the like social media strategy, we were talking to the social media team, and we're like, hey, here's some recommendations of things we could do. The cast really wanted to do this, though.
Yes.
This was one of the things that came from, I think it was the music director, otherwise known as the Music Man, and they wanted me in it, which I'm like, cool, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But man, let me tell you, it is another level of pressure to learn choreography, because,
I'm sure it took them like all of 12 seconds to learn this choreography.
Like the choreographer showed it to us like 3 times, and it was like, okay, go. And this is take number 3. Like you had 3 times to practice, and then 3 of this. And let me tell you.
Did you get the first take?
No.
Okay.
First take I did not get.
That's fair. That's fine to admit. This is not your profession.
No.
You're not a professional dancer.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is that like. I like dancing. I like doing choreography. That's fun for me. But I also, again, haven't done it in 13 years. And these people are professionals who are doing it on like some of the biggest stages in the world.
Right? These skill sets that you're pulling out now.
So it's like,
as this like, I like this like full circle that you're like, because at this point you're like, I don't have to sing and dance. I just feel like it.
Right, I'm just doing it.
Whereas before everything, it was like, oh God, I gotta sing and dance. The best I can possibly sing and the most I can possibly dance, because maybe someone will pay me for it. And now you're like, just do it for fun, man.
Yeah, this is just enjoyable.
Yeah.
But
goodness knows TikTok doesn't pay anybody.
No. Shots fired. Wow. Anyway. So anyway, so this is this is the new version of me called I don't know, Choreopat or something.
Dance Pat?
Dance Pat's not right. It doesn't work.
Right.
I know we did the other TikTok dance, and I was Brat Pat.
A Brat Pat was such a win.
Brat Pat was a win.
Yeah.
Yeah. In case you haven't been following, There it is.
There it is.
Oh, look at that. Crushing it. I can't. No, don't play the music. No, stop it. Look at this. Imagine a great song. Look at Josiah, man.
Right? Well,
what a champ.
Not to outdo Ash, who also is fantastic in this.
Ash is like cool and collected the whole time.
Yeah, Josiah ate though.
Right.
He's the one who didn't leave crumbs.
Right, there are no crumbs under this man.
No, not a single one.
He cleaned up after our mess.
Right, like I'm willing to make myself look like an idiot doing anything. You know, that is me. That is my whole shtick in life.
Right?
I'm teaching Ollie that the greatest superpower that you can have in life is
no shame.
No shame.
Yeah.
Like legitimately. And Ash, solid. You're a born performer though.
Thank you.
Josiah did not, I don't think, ever asked for this world.
No, he never asked for this.
Never asked for this world.
But, actually...
But it said yes.
Right? That's the power of saying yes. And he's just like, yes, I will do this. I will give it my best go. And he slays in everything we put him in.
I love it, right? As if you can go in and just like do it unashamed, it's great.
Yeah.
So, that's me hanging out with Broadway, that's doing TikTok dances, that's Brat Pat. It's fun.
This is so fun.
It's great. Here we go. Distractible 24/7. Matt, when he gets to contemplate. Contemplate. Observe. So this is from The Joy of Creation, from FNAF Anniversary Week. And man, let me tell you, we contemplated so hard.
Oh, yeah.
We got to contemplate. They gave us the option. They're like, hey, do you want to contemplate or do you want to observe? And you know what we chose.
We contemplated.
All in on that contemplate. Far longer than we were meant to contemplate, my friends.
We were even told it was insufficient.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know what? We said, no, thank you. We will continue to contemplate until it is sufficient.
I'm so glad you stood your ground. I'm so glad you didn't succumb to peer pressure.
Thank you.
And observe. And instead, you were like, no, I'm going to contemplate literally forever.
Yeah.
Even if it makes for incredibly boring gameplay.
Sometimes the fondant's thick, Steph. We've been through this. Sometimes you got to get through some thick fondant before you get to some actual compelling gameplay.
That might have been some cornstarch you had going on there. I'm not sure that was the marshmallow.
Oh, it was so pillowy, Stephanie. It was so marshmallowy. Oh, man, we contemplated to our heart's content until we're like, you know what? We're finally ready to observe.
This was, in fact, sufficient.
Yeah, it was. We were
glad.
It sufficed.
I'm so glad.
Thank you.
On your terms.
You'd be proud of us. This is from It's Foxy87. So I made the Fabians logo.
What is this one?
Wasn't sure exactly how Matt intended for it to be spelled, so I did 2 different variations. And yes, I put the wheat as the base of the F. Yes. Hope it's not too late to post this.
You have to fill me in on this one. Ooh.
Well, Stephanie, I have something important to tell you, which is that in retirement, I've decided to open up a grocery store.
One of the lowest margin businesses on the planet.
Yes.
That seems like such a great choice.
And it's going to be named Fabians.
Fabians.
Or...
Fabians?
Yeah, people debate how it's pronounced.
Okay. Is it a silent F? Abion?
Abion. Yes. 3 of the letters are silent. Okay. I'll let you decide which ones they are.
It's reader's choice. I understand. It's a choose your own adventure.
Right.
Just with the name of your grocery store. Please explain on.
So no, we did Supermarket Simulator. We were doing Supermarket Simulator. And we had to come up with, a venue, a grocery store that's serving the products you love.
Yes.
Or sorry, it's that's serving the products you like at the prices you love.
Well, that was going to be my first question here. Obviously, are you more of a Kroger Trader Joe's, or are you more like a Whole Foods Erewhon?
I mean, the logo tells you everything you need to know.
Fabian does tell me that I'm putting you more in either the Erewhon category, or you're an Italian specialty grocery store and only serve really expensive imported dry pasta. And olives.
And olives, lots of olives.
The strongest olives anyone has ever had.
Olives and cheeses for days. Oh man, we were envisioning.
My dad would love Fabian.
Right? I like that you're saying it's Italian and yet you're pronouncing it like it's French.
It's French. Well, the bread is crusty regardless. They can't really decide which side of that border it comes from.
We're going with a pan-European vibe.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, generically European is all acceptable.
I understand now. So there's also some Belgian waffles mixed in there and a little bit of stroopwafel.
Oh, a little stroop. We're very mid-budget. You know, we
Mid-budget,
give you,
okay.
we give, because we're advertising the prices. Where the products you like
Yes.
are the prices you love.
Wow.
And so if you're loving those prices, then they're going to, you know, we're making thin margins, like you called out.
I was
thin
going to
margins.
say, this is not a profitable venture.
Certainly not. Certainly not, but we're giving you a heightened air of excellence. And also, just so you know, it's Foxy, this is exactly how I imagined this logo going. You crushed it. This
That's
is amazing.
amazing.
Ooh, Fabienne's.
This is Fabien. This is Fabien.
Fabienne.
I can't, if you can hold your nose while you say it, it's a Fabien.
Fabienne's. Fabien's. There it is.
Or if you're
Beautiful.
Fabian's.
Fabian's. Down in the Bronx.
Fabien.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, I would shop there. Would you shop there?
No.
I know you wouldn't.
Absolutely
Actually,
not. I
certainly
have
not.
very specific grocery store loyalties. We won't get into that here.
I knew the cursive would kill it for you.
Yeah, and there's no way I'm going into a grocery store with cursive in the name. Just
No,
not a chance.
You need bold block lettering.
Bold block lettering
I know.
and a big sale sign in the window.
Would you shop there, Ash?
I feel like I would give Fabian's a try.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm a little tired of Costco. Let me test this out.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, I'm going back to Costco.
See, here's the thing. I think it's going to be, this will only lead to heartbreak and disappointment because I'm going to walk into there. This is like going into a butcher's market or like or a Whole Foods where I go in and I'm like, maybe there's something in here that I think will be quality and price conscious, and there's not a single grain of rice on any shelf. Then I'm like, no, this is worth my money. and I walk out feeling
expensive.
sad
It's expensive.
and like I will never find good groceries again.
Fabian's.
That's my experience of Fabian's.
That's it. That's Fabian's right there. Here we go. Routine progress 833. It all makes sense now. Oh, buddy. Oh, I don't know what makes sense now. You're just pointing lines at things. Okay, there's red maybe.
I'm really trying to interpret this.
Right? I get what they're going for, which is that the colors match.
No, that's not
Question
it.
mark?
No, that blue is definitely not point. Oh, wait, that is a
Blue
blue
to
eye.
the
Okay, that's a
eyes.
blue eye.
Red to the
Red flower.
flower.
Is that pink? I thought that was a pink flower.
Purple to the purple. Yellow.
to the
And obviously the green to the
what?
Hip.
the hip. That is one green hip if I've ever seen one. I'm going to give it a pass because that's the level of evidence that game theory usually deals with.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is on par.
This is about right.
It certainly passes for GTLive.
You just needed it. See, the thing is, you needed it side by side and equals. But is it a boy with a striped shirt and brown hair? That's my question. GTLive logo is Mr. Hippo is Crying Child.
Done.
Easy. It's a
Yeah.
robot. Guys, I think I have a theory. So it's me and the creative directors. The Scooby gang.
Wait, please tell me that you're Scooby. Wait, okay.
Okay, who's who?
Okay, yeah, that's the thing we have to figure out
Who's
here.
who in this
Okay,
roster?
I think Santi is actually Scooby.
Oh, Santi is absolutely Scooby.
And then Tom
Right.
is definitely Fred.
Yeah.
Tom is absolutely
Tom's
Fred.
Fred.
Absolutely.
Lee is Shaggy?
Is Lee Shaggy? No, Lee's Velma.
Yes, because Lee's a professional.
That's true.
Lee's the professional.
Lee, yeah, the one who's put together and who's going to keep everyone from dying.
I was also going to say, also Lee has glasses, forgetting that 3 of the 4 have glasses.
Yeah.
That's neither here nor there. But yeah, Lee the professional, but
And I
actually.
think Amy wears contacts.
So does that make Lee Daphne, or is Amy? Lee is Daphne. Does that make Amy Daphne?
That seems stereotypical just because she's a girl, but
I mean, Daphne is
who has
fashionable,
right? Daphne
Daphne's-
is fashionable and she's put together.
right? But a little sassy. Daphne's got sass.
She has a point of view.
Yes.
You know? Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
So does that make?
That's
Am I
you're
Shaggy?
Shaggy.
I'm Shaggy?
You're Shaggy, my friend.
I like the idea of you and Santi doing the mischief.
You're
Zoinks!
You need something that you like enough to be a Scooby snack. You know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, Diet Coke.
I certainly.
Oh, that is your Scooby snack.
Well, but I'm not Scooby. Santi's Scooby.
No, but Shaggy eats them too. That's the whole point.
Does he eat the Scooby snacks?
Yeah.
They're always talking about it.
They're talking about it, but does he
absolutely.
eat them?
We're gonna get some snacks, Scoob.
But does he eat them?
Does Shaggy eat Scooby?
I think so.
Okay, we're looking it up. This is very important for us to solidify. This is crucial.
Yes, Shaggy from Scooby-Doo eats Scooby snacks.
Okay. fair enough.
100%.
They're also under this parallel. They're called Santi snacks.
Santi snacks?
Oh, okay.
Scoob snacks. Since they have
Santi
Scooby snacks? Sant snacks?
No, Theory Snacks.
Here's a question for you that just occurred to me in this moment. Scooby-Doo is the dog named Scooby-Doo. The snacks are called Scooby Snacks, and they are branded as such. He has a box of Scooby Snacks.
Maybe he was named after the snack, though. You can't tell which came first.
Right? Which came first? Is Scooby named after the Scooby Snacks? Has Scooby-Doo inspired the Scooby Snacks?
And in the canon lore of their universe, they're not famous enough to have Scooby Snacks, especially not in the beginning.
Not in the beginning. Like, by the end, they're hanging out with the Globetrotters and Michael Jackson.
And it's like those meddling kids again. But in the beginning, they're not pulling in a way that would allow them to get a snack named
I wouldn't think so. Just a bunch of kids driving around in their, like...
Wouldn't it be the Mystery Machine snacks, or what is it? Are they the Mystery Gang? What are they?
They're the Mystery Gang.
Well, they wouldn't just be named after the dog. That'd be rude.
No, so there is actually confirmation within the cinematic universe of Scooby-Doo that the snacks came first.
Really?
Scooby
Oh,
snacks
is it
came
from
first.
that weird animated movie where you see Scooby as a puppy and he gets adopted or something like that?
I believe the film is literally called Scooby.
Yeah.
Scoob?
Scooby.
Is it Scooby or Scoob? Exclamation point.
Oh boy.
Because all the best ones are exclamation point.
I think it was Scooby exclamation.
Really? Scooby exclamation point.
Yeah, there we go.
No, it was Scoob. Scoob exclamation point.
There it is.
Wow, you're good.
See, Scoob.
Right?
I know my mediocre performing mid-pandemic movie releases.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
in the animated category.
Correct.
That's right, which does weird things to the lore. So, Scooby-Doo comes after the Scooby Snacks.
He's named after the snack.
So he's named after the snack?
Yeah.
Huh. Fascinating.
Now you know.
Now we know.
The more you...
Oh, Matt's retirement. Is bro gone or what? Thank you, Jordan P. 6000 again.
Wow.
Here we go. Wow. There you go. Yeah, have I overstayed my welcome? I just did Tommy Innit. I just supported his Black Tiger routine.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't think that as a 30-year-old person that you need to make excuses for doing things after a quote-unquote retirement.
That's true.
There is no world where you're like 95 and you're just like puttering off to a nursing home. You got to do something. And it turns out we've spent we're here talking about it today. We spent the last over a decade making only friends in the digital video space.
That's true.
What are we supposed to do? We don't have any friends if we don't hang out with them.
And what do people who are your friends in the
do?
digital video space do?
They collab.
They make videos. That's what they do.
So they do.
Not my fault if I want to hang out with these people. They just put me into a video.
Right?
Sometimes you gotta do a TikTok dance for friends.
Sophia and Tyler came over to our house the other day. You know what we talked about? Videos.
It's true. We did. Talked about their next 5 videos.
Videos.
It was a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So I may be gone. I live here. And on your screen.
But also on the screen.
Uh-huh.
Those are the only people we know.
Ghost of a fangirl. I'm so delusional that this reminds me of the time Scott's sites were communicating with each other. Oh, here we go. Matt Pat launches Lore-Fi, a lo-fi playlist with a mystery involved and secret messages in Morse code. 2 weeks later, Disney releases the Gravity Falls show about mysteries, lo-fi playlist with secret messages in Morse code. Hold up.
They did?
Gravity Falls. I knew that we had the ARG. Coincidence? I think not.
You're drilling. You're drilling.
Alex Hirsch.
Alex Hirsch hard.
I'm drilling Alex Hirsch deep and hard again. Yet again.
Oh no.
The drill is going hard and fast. I don't know what's going on. I knew that he had the whole Book of Bill, Gravity Falls ARG thing going on. Absolutely.
But lo-fi?
But what's he doing with the lo-fi playlist with
Come
secrets
on
in
now.
Morse code?
Sus.
That's sus.
Sus.
There is an imposter betwixt y'all.
Are you Bill? Are you Bill Cipher?
Remains to be seen. I am part of the lore now. I need to look into this. I need to be, hey man.
Also, I want to listen to this because I really like Gravity Falls.
Yeah, who did
can
the
I just put on this playlist?
Who did lo-fi better? The battle of the lo-fi. The chillest of beats. Oh, here we go. This is Just Sansica. Just Sansica. Happy birthday, Queen.
Oh, this is so sweet.
It was your
That's
birthday.
so nice. And that was such a fun, thank you for my birthday handshake. That was such a fun episode to do. Like, that was such a neat way to, like, wrap up a lot of our, like, collective work on style theory. And wow, did I learn a lot about fashion on that episode, and wow, did they throw away a lot of stuff in my closet. It was so upsetting.
But hey, now your closet has a lot of basics, which is exciting.
That is true, because they threw away everything else. Everything else. I'm wearing a white shirt. Wearing a white skirt. I don't have anything else.
You do realize that you can get whatever you want.
Never.
Okay.
I'm bound by a set of ironclad fashion rules forever.
Oh man, with the money you save by shopping at Fabian's, you can buy yourself anything. It's great. Because they have the products you like at the prices you love.
This is a miracle.
The Fabian's, it's amazing, isn't it? How old are you at this point, Steph?
What?
Jordan P. A lot of Jordan P's. I'm not ready. Everyone after October. Oh man, sad. I'm looking into the distance. You don't have to be sad.
I was going to say, I don't think you need to stare forever into the middle distance. I think that you can affix your gaze toward Ash.
That gaze is affixed.
Oh, I feel so affixed on
Oh,
right now.
we are perceiving you hard and fast right now.
Okay.
You're in such good hands. I have no worries, no frets. It's going to be such a good time. Dare I say it? It could be more fun.
It could be more fun than me?
Whoa.
Me? Are you going to be more fun than me, Ash?
You know, I don't know if I could ever top your level of fun. I can only hope to take fun in a new direction.
Ooh, fun in a new, exciting direction.
Yeah, let the fun and good vibes coexist.
But hopefully not too new.
No, not too new.
No, you don't want to be too new.
Just a gentle dovetail of fun.
A little refreshing of fun.
Yeah.
You could have some youthful energy to it.
Right. It's like when you take a sip out of an Arnold Palmer. Nice and refreshed.
Oh,
Yes.
I love an Arnold Palmer.
I could go for an Arnold Palmer right
An
now.
Arnold Palmer sounds great.
That sounds amazing.
Arnold Palmer's all around afterward?
Yeah, round of Arnold
All right,
Palmers.
let's do it.
Let's go, Arnie's.
Yes.
Let's go. Boo. Yeah, for those, I guess we haven't officially announced this yet, but Ash will be taking over channel responsibilities.
Wait, did I just leak that?
You did. Which felt appropriate.
I'm what's his face from the MCU.
Oh yeah, you're
Tom Holland?
yeah.
Just call me Tom, but not that Tom. Tom Hollins.
Mr. Dapper. You're not Mr. Dapper, Tom?
You don't need to worry because someone else will be here.
That's incredible. Good job, Steph. Well done. I'm so glad you're on the couch again.
I'm here for the big announcement moments.
You are.
Here I am.
Hey. Yeah, so because we haven't told you yet, starting in September, Ash is going to be taking up your butt seat.
It's warm but not too cratered. I hope
Okay.
that's fine.
That's great.
Okay.
Cool. So Ash will be co-hosting
Yes.
for a while.
Yes.
And then at a certain point in October, MatPat will fade away and Ash will straddle the crack like the primary host tends to do.
Respectfully.
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Respectfully.
And that is very well worn.
We could get.
Yes, it is.
You have two perfectly viable cushions on this couch, and you are sitting on neither of them.
You know,
Let me tell you.
there could be installed potentially. Just hear me out.
Get out of here! Don't you dare.
A bridge.
A bridge
A
cushion?
cushion. Not a cushion, but dare I say it, a mat. Not that mat, a different mat.
Whoa! Hey, this is
But
getting weird.
we have all these foam pieces. Matthew's just a permanent installation in the couch. No, but we have all these like foam pieces for sound paneling and stuff. You could maybe take one of them and cover the crack.
Get out of here.
Hear me out. The crack could become, in fact, a seat.
But then-
a bridge between the prior life of GTLive and the new world.
Wow, a symbolic cushion
symbolic-
crack bridge.
Crack bridge. I don't know. I feel like the crack has this way of like pulling you in, right? So lore. I've been doing private training episodes to get ready for this transition because
man.
I want to be as good as I could be when I'm on that couch,
And
right?
you're crushing it, just so you know. Like I've
Crushing
been
the
giving
crack.
I've been giving Ash notes in the background, and you've been doing a great job.
Thank
You've
you.
done a really, really good job.
I really appreciate
Anyway,
that.
please continue.
Yes, the crack has a way, like a gravitational pull to it, where you are just drawn inside of it to such an alarming extent where like mid-recording, is it kosher to say that Sam will be my technician?
That is absolutely kosher to say.
Yes. So Michigan Grandpa Sam will be taking my spot behind the camera, but he'll be like, Ash, you're in the crack. And I'm like, I know. And I have to do the awkward like shimmy out of it. But I don't know. The crack is comforting.
Are you actually losing a height to the crack?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Hold
Go
on.
from
Your
5'6"
shift
to
over for a second.
5'4".
I gotta try this.
Yeah, are you gonna beware? Watch out for the crack.
I don't know. Really, you're sinking it. I'm. Maybe I have a wider seat.
Careful what you say, Steph.
I'm saying if it's incriminating only me, I apparently have a wider distance here, and I am not sinking anywhere. I am very solidly planted on either side.
A solid foundational base.
Yeah, exactly.
Stable.
These cheeks are going nowhere. I'm just saying.
So, anyway.
Regardless of the status of the crack or the bridge, Ash, there's no need to fret. Ash is going to be, fret not. Ash is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. And you, like you said, you've been warming up off camera. You've been.
Ash is already awesome.
You're going to be warming up with me over the next couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you'll be a pro by end of October.
I'm excited.
Old pro.
You and Michigan Grandpa leading the charge.
Oh man, Michigan Grandpa Sam is going to bring that vibey Gen Z energy behind the camera.
Oh, wow. Definitely the Gen Z vibes.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to be a strong
Z.
Gen Z up in here.
Yeah, when I think Sam, I definitely think
transition from
vibey.
Yeah, vibey. Definitely not old soul.
Yeah, certainly not that. So anyway, congratulations to all of us.
Hey,
thank you for being a part of the show. Thank you for carrying it forward into the future. Thank you for being such a solid foundational base.
Thank you.
To what we've built here.
I've got you covered.
One able to straddle just all the crack. And thank you guys, most of all, for being a part of this wild journey that originally was only supposed to last 30 days. 30 to 60 days, and has instead lasted many more days than that, and they've been fantastic days every step along the way. So
congratulations. Happy 9 years, everybody.
And remember, that's no theory. It's also not a live stream, sadly, but we're not rebranding it. Too bad. Remember, it was a video for you. See ya!